Hello everyone. In the last video we have discussed about how we are going to get the controller to handle the services and how we are going to call the my actual implementation using the employee services. Okay, so now we need to have something else also because I have written everything for my backend process, so I need to have some configuration for my web. So I have to create class to provide some web config information. So config, so I'm going to provide web configuration, and you need to extends to web MVC adapter, web MVC configure adapter. Okay, finish. So when we use the web MVC config adapter, you need to write some methods to return the bean information. Okay, so it's pretty big actually, so I don't want to write everything here, so I'm going to copy paste here and I'll explain to you what we have done it here. Okay, so data source is nothing but it's retrieving the DB information from my data source. It is nothing but the data source. I'm not providing it in my application. It will be available in my server.xml file, which is there in my Tomcat server. So and this my resource location is the folder name called resource, and all my view classes which is available, it's under webinf. Okay, and all the suffix are JSP because all of them are JSP files. So what is this? A JND template lookup.java.comp.env.jdbc spring MVC, because the JDBC information I'm not providing in my application. So what I did is in the server.xml, when you open your Tomcat server here in the context, you will provide everything. Okay, so the doc base is nothing but which is the var you are going to point. So your configuration is going to running against which var file or jar file or whatever it is, and my path is spring CRUD, and the container is nothing but what is your driver and what is your max active, max ideal, and name and password, username, everything, and what is the database you are going to use, everything. All the information will be provided in the context under the resources. Okay, so what else we're going to do it here now. So this particular web configuration is pretty much is basically for so define how your web configuration is looks like. Okay, so I have web configuration. How my container know this is my web configuration file? You need to tell your container through web initializer saying like this is my container class and this is my web configurations. So once you created a web configuration, make sure you need to create a web initializer. Okay, and it extends abstract annotation. Okay, what is that? Abstract annotation config. Yeah, servlet installation. So when you extend this particular class, you need to provide the implementation for the few methods here. Okay, get root config classes. Okay, so where is your root config? Which class you are going to call? Okay, so my configuration is new class, and my class name is web configuration dot class. This is the configuration value I'm going to call. So get servlet config classes. This is not necessary here. So I need to provide the what is the servlet mapping. Okay, so this is pretty much like a servlet configuration. So here I need to provide